Welcome back. It's Todd23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And before I get started, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up so I know you're enjoying the content. If not, that thumbs down works as well. And if you like knife content and you're not already, think about hitting that subscribe button for me. Today, I'm going to do my top 10 EDC fixed blades. And mainly these are knives that I use around the house, and I'll usually put them in a back pocket, either my shorts. That's how, I classify them as an EDC fixed blade. Sometimes I'll put them on my belt, but more times than none, they'll go in my back pocket or my front pocket, just depending on the size and the weight. So let's get started. I got two honorable mentions, and I'll tell you why they're honorable mentions. First one up is a beauty. This is the Todd Bag Knives Mini Glimpse, and this is a custom. We got this at Blade Show a few years back, and absolutely stunning. The cracked ice all alongside, and he even brings it all the way out onto the spine, and all right here. Does such a great job of that. That carbon fiber. I think that might be lightning strike. It's just the copper's not there. I can't see it. But I'm pretty sure this is lightning strike carbon fiber. Very comfortable. I don't use it as much anymore because these are pretty rare, I think. I don't see them that often. So I've retired this one. Love the little pocket slip, especially for, like I said, the front pocket. I don't remember how much I paid for this one, but it wasn't super expensive at the show. It was show price. Another one that is an honorable mention is, it's a custom fixed blade that my neighbor's, a work buddy of my neighbor made for me. He made for me for my birthday, I think last year. It's in EDC RV2. I told him what I was wanting, and he made me this. I think it's a very beautiful, look at that work on the handle. You got, I think it's either blue canvas micarta or denim. It looks like canvas with double black canvas micarta with the red micarta right there, and then the black liners. Absolutely, this is some of the most stunning handle scales. Nice and comfortable. This one, I throw it in the back pocket sometimes, and mainly I would wear this on the belt. But like I said, I don't carry many knives on my belt around the house because I don't go in the woods much anymore. So that's why that one is getting retired. So let's start off on my number 10. This one's one that's getting close to being retired because it's a discontinued model, and that is the Lone Wolf Knives Mountainside Drop Point Skinner. Lone Wolf is a USA company that was bought out by Benchmade only to close them down. Very, very sad to see because they had some really cool models. Love this sheath. Will say this is one of the most comfortable handles. If I make a fixed blade anytime soon, I will be making one with that pistol grip style handle. I love a handle that has a nice curve to it. This one's super comfortable. The blade steel on this one was in Bowler N680, highly stainless steel. These were USA made. As you can see, love that stone wash on there. Not sure what type of wood that is. It's a good little slicer. Like I say, comfortable on hand, and got some love marks on there. So there you go, that's number 10. In the number 9 spot is the ESEE Knives Izula 2 with that mirror polished regrind on there. As you can see, woo, there I am. I reground this one a long time ago on my 1x30 just because I love the size of this knife, and it's just a it's a rather thick blade. It's in 1095 steel. Picked this one up for 67 bucks. My Carta scales have taken a nice little patina to them, nice and thick, but cool knife nonetheless. And ESEE's got one of the best warranties in the fixed blade game. Alrighty, number 8. It's one from CRKT. This is an older discontinued model, and I like the sheath, even though it's been a long time since I put it on the belt like this. The wide sheath like this goes in the back pocket really nicely. This is a super comfortable fixed blade. My ideal size too. I think this is like an overall length of 8 inches and like a 3.5 inch blade. This is a Ken Onion design. What is the name of it? I think it was just called the Skinner. And it was in D2 or K110, which is D2 steel. You can see the love juices on there. It's just a super comfortable ergonomic handle. Good little slicer with that high flat grind. And the sheath probably needs some loving. I probably need some oiling because it's starting to dry rot, because I haven't carried this one in a while, or at least in the last probably month or two. But really good little fixed blade. Should retire that one as well, but I still like using it. All right, next up, number 7 is the LT Right Patriot. This is a T90 little fixed blade. I like the size. I would have liked maybe a little bit longer of a handle, just because it's on this particular one, it's kind of thin in the handle, as you can see. And that wood is a little slick on this. You got that nice convex grind on there. Great slicer. Comfortable in hand, but like I said, that thin handle like that makes it want to turn in my hands a lot. And sometimes those wood scales, whatever kind of wood that is, those wood scales can get a little bit of little slick. This particular Patriot is in A2, and it was like, I think, $85. You can get them in 3V, 01, all kinds of different stuff. I like this little sheath. Another one, I dropped this one in the front pocket a good bit. Alrighty, next up, number 6 is a fairly new one, and that is the Ferrum Forge Knives Lackey production fixed blade. I'm trying out these little soft loops. Still kind of undecided about these. I'm thinking about putting a utility clip on there or something and hook it to my front pocket. Love the overall aesthetics of this knife. Great idea here. D2 steel. I think you can get it in 9CR as well now. My only drawback, once again, kind of like on the Patriot, the handle, I wish the scales would be just I don't know, like a 1/4 inch longer, because I really got to, crunch up, and I'm feeling like this part is sliding off. It's like a 3.5 finger grip. But I think if it had, another 1/4 inch on the back, I think it would be perfect. Great little EDC size. The Lackey comes in at $60, and that is holding down the number 6 spot with that Kydex sheath. The retention isn't the best either on the Kydex sheath, as you can see. All right, next up is my custom Fultz scrap knife, Alan Fultz. I tried to pick up one of his minimalist one year at Blade Show, and he didn't have any left, but he did have this scrap knife. He said this was made from some scrap steel that he had left over from making some other knives. Got that nice recurve on there. I love that clip point. This is just a comfortable, very, very lightweight. This goes in the front pocket easily. I wore it as a neck knife for probably all that year that I got this one, but lately it's transitioned over to the front pocket and sometimes back pocket. If I got like pants on or something, it goes in the back pocket. 154 cm steel. I think I paid $100, somewhere around there. Excellent retention on that Kydex sheath as well. Next up is a budget fixed blade coming from Artisan Cutlery, the Artisan Sea Snake. This is a Mike Emler collaboration. It's in their AR RPM 9 powdered steel. I'm about to do some heavy testing on that steel. If y'all are interested to see that, stay tuned. This one's just comfortable, good everyday user for me. I like the Kydex sheath, nice and thin. I added this utility clip right there, and I hook it to the outside of my pocket, and it seems to work nicely. This thing only cost $40. I think that's a steal for what you're getting here. All right, next up is another fairly new knife to me, and that is the Benchmade Altitude. I've been really enjoying this one because of how thin this thing is. I thought I wouldn't like it, but it's mainly in that role of just regular EDC tasks, breaking down cardboard, string, cutting string, plastic, you know, that kind of stuff. And I originally just bought it to make the scales for it, but I wanted to just see how it was with this. It is not the most comfortable whenever you're putting pressure down. I did a little wood shaving. It kind of wanted to spin, but that's not what this knife is for anyway. It's to pinch those two little things right there, put your finger up there so you can control that tip. S90V steel. These things are kind of expensive at $200, but you do have backed with that Benchmade warranty there and USA made. Nice Boltron sheath. I think that's what this is, like a plastic sheath with the real tree camo on there. That's holding down the number 3 spot. Number 2 spot was in the number 1 spot for a really long time, and I really wish this company would make more of these, and that is the Strider Knives ED. It came as a skeletonized fixed blade, and I made the micarta scales for it. This thing's got tons of use on it. You can see all the coating's pretty much worn off on this thing. Now it just looks distressed. I like the way it looks. It's in 154 cm steel. The only thing about this is I think without the scales, it's not the most comfortable. I did paracord wrap it. I'm just not a huge fan of that most of the time. And this jimping right here is kind of harsh for like an EDC fixed blade. It's very thin blade stock. So this thing's a nice slicer, nice hollow grind on here. Very comfortable now with those scales. And you got a very minimal Kydex sheath. I've been meaning to take this thing off because it's just too bulky, and I haven't really enjoyed carrying it like that. I'll probably put a utility clip on this one as well. And I think, yeah, these were $120 when they were available. I'm not sure if they're discontinued or they're just not making them right now. The number 1 EDC fixed blade for me as of late is coming from Quiet Carry, and that is the Quiet Carry Current. Now the setup you see right here with the nice leather sheath, really nice leather sheath. You could put it on your belt, but whenever I throw this in the front pocket, I put the leather sheath on. It seems to stay nice in the pocket like that. And when it goes in the back pocket, I'll throw the Kydex sheath because of how wide it is, and it seems to ride better like that. I also have this one here too if I want to throw it on the belt. I just like this a whole lot. You got that high flat grind on here. Nice stone wash finish. I think it's probably time I give this one a complete full sharpening again because I use this quite a bit. And nice and comfortable in hand. My favorite part about it is an LC200N, which is pretty much rust-proof steel. And I live in the South, and that just makes a lot of sense for me. This thing also spends a lot of time in my truck also, because it's always good to have a good fixed blade. Whenever I'm not carrying this, I have my my K-Bar BK16, and I always have a Mora, but this one gets around. It's either in the truck or I'm carrying it on my person. So there you go. That is my EDC fixed blades. Let me know what you think. Give me some ideas, because I'm on that quest to find another great EDC fixed blade. I know a lot of people told me to try out the Guardian, what is it? Man, I can't think of the Guardian 3. I can't think of the company. That Bradford Guardian 3. I plan on checking out that one. There's one by White Mountain Knives that I want to check out. And I have one on the way from Monterey Bay Knives. I don't know, that might be more of like a woods knife for me rather than a fixed blade, but that one I'm pretty excited about. But I'd love to hear some of y'all's suggestions down below. And maybe I will pick up one and give it a shot. See if I can add it to my EDC fixed blade collection. All right, guys and girls, I hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.